Hello, good morning! Welcome back to my channel, Tax Tutorials for MSME. Ito na po ang pinakahihintay ng mga nag-aabang sa aking video, ang online submission ng required attachments to annual income tax return for the year 2023. Sa mga nakaraan kong video, meron na po akong tutorial kung paano mag-register sa AFS e-submission. At meron na rin po akong na ibigay na sample, actual demonstration ng submission ng Annual Income Tax Return 2023 with BIR Form 2316 as attachment. This time naman, ang aking i-attach sa aking Annual Income Tax Return ay BIR Form 2307. So, bago yan, mag-review muna tayo. Ang basis ng ating tutorial video ngayon ay RMC number 51-2024, Guidelines in Filing of Annual Income Tax Returns and Payment of Taxes Due Thereon for Calendar Year 2023. So, ang due date ng ating ITR 2023 ay April 15, 2024. So, lahat ba ay nakapag-file? Kung nakapag-file na at nakapagbayad through electronic filing, through EFPS or EBIR form, at kung kayo ay may attachments, kailangan pong ipa-receive sa BIR kapag merong attachments. Pag no payment return, dito meron siyang sinasabi dito sa RMC. No payment AITRs shall be filed electronically through the EBIR forms. Ang mga pinapayagan lang na mag-file manually ng no payment annual income tax returns ay mga senior citizens, PWDs filing their own returns, employees deriving purely compensation income from 2 or more employers, yung BIR Form 1700 for compensation. Then, yung employees qualified for substituted filing, pero gusto nilang mag-file ng kanilang 1700. They opted to file for an income tax return and are filing purposes of promotions, loans, scholarships, foreign travel requirements. For business owners and professionals or mixed income earner na no payment po tayo, dapat po ay electronic filing through EBIR forms. Kapag walang binayaran, hindi na po kailangang pumunta sa BIR. Kung wala namang attachment, hindi na kailangang pumunta sa BIR para magpa-receive. Sapat na po ang confirmation receipt galing sa email. Ito pong sample ng tax return receipt confirmation. Doon indicated ang iyong tax identification number, the form used, for example, 1701A, then taxable year, December 2023. Okay. No need na pumunta sa BIR. Sino yung mga kailangan magpa-receive ng attachments? Sila naman yung nag-file through EFPS or EBIR form na mayroong mga attachments. Ang attachments natin ay audited financial statements and tax credits. So, usually, ang mga small taxpayers, micro and small taxpayers, ang attachments ay BIR Form 2307, mga tax withheld, creditable tax withheld at source, na ibinawa sa tax due before paying the annual income tax return. So, dito tayo, isa-isahin natin yung mga required attachments. Kung ano lang yung applicable sa iyo, yun lang yung dapat na isubmit. Filing Reference Number, FRN, as proof of e-filing in EFPS. Ito sa mga EFPS, mga large taxpayers under sa Tax Account Management Program. So, wala tayo nito. Sa iba kong taxpayer, meron ganito. At dito tayo sa Tax Return Receipt Confirmation as proof of e-filing in EBIR forms. Ito nga po. Yan. Then, proof of payment, acknowledgement receipt of payment. Okay. Meron na ako dito naka-ready. Itong payment receipt. Screen capture ng aking pinagbayaran through Paymaya. Sample lang. Pakita ko na lang para may sample tayo. Okay. So, meron siyang BIR, bill reference number. Okay. Next. Ito naman ay applicable sa mga VAT taxpayers or sa corporations, mga non-individual. Certificate of Independent CPA duly accredited by the BIR. Unaudited or audited financial statements. Audited financial statements kapag VAT taxpayer, ang sales ay more than 3 million. Ang corporations naman kahit hindi siya more than 3 million ang sales, kailangan audited financial statements dahil kailangan po sa Securities and Exchange Commission. Kapag non-VAT taxpayer at ikaw gumamit ng itemized deduction, kailangan mong mag-submit ng unaudited financial statements. Okay. Required din pong mag-attach ng notes to annual financial statements, statement of management responsibilities, BIR form number 2307, creditable Certificate of Creditable Tax Withheld at Source. So, ito yung sample ng ating mga BIR Form 2307. Nakascan na siya. Naka-PDF na siya. Okay. BIR Form number 2304, Certificate of Income Payments Not Subjected to Withholding Tax. Wala ako nito. BIR Form number 2316, Certificate of Compensation Payment or Tax Withheld. Meron na po akong sample nito sa isa kong video na submission ng BIR Form 2316 through online submission. System-generated acknowledgement receipt or validation report of electronically submitted summary alpha list of withholding taxes through e-submission at bir.gov.ph. Meron na akong tutorial video niyan, yung summary alpha list of payees. Kung hindi nyo makita, PM na lang po kayo sa akin. Ito po ang validation report ng summary alpha list of withholding taxes. Meron akong tutorial video para kung paano gumawa ng data entry and validation nito sa program ng BIR na BIR Alpha List 7.2 na ngayon ang version. Meron akong video niyan. PM na lang pag hindi po mahanap sa aking channel. Then, duly approved tax debit memo kung meron. Proof of foreign tax credits if applicable. Proof of prior years excess credits. Proof of other tax credits or payments. Okay. Nung third quarter, meron akong tax payment. So, i-attach ko na rin ito. Okay. Then, BIR form number 1709, information return on transactions with related party. Usually, ito sa mga corporations, mga large taxpayers, meron silang related party transactions. Okay. Only those applicable attachments mentioned above shall be submitted by the concerned taxpayers. O, sinabi ko na kung ano lang ang applicable. So, ito yung guide for taxpayer using EBIR forms and EFPS filers. Kailangan pong ma-submit ang attachments to annual income tax return within 15 days from the date of electronic filing or the deadline of filing of the return, whichever comes first. So, yung 15 days natin ay from April 15. So, ang deadline nito ay sa April 30. Pag nag-submit ka na after April 30, meron na pong late payment penalty. In case of late filing within 15 days from filing. O yan, pero may penalty yun siya. Pag nagpa-compute ng penalty sa RDO po mismo, sa BIR, office ng BIR, ang computation ng penalty. Mode of submission, online submission through electronic audited financial statements or EAFS. Ito po ang aking ipinakita sa inyo, yung AFS, e-submission, ang online portal ng Bureau of Internal Revenue. Pwede ding mag-submit manually sa large taxpayers office or division or revenue district office ng BIR na nakakasakop sa inyo. So, kailangan mong dalhin yung ITR, yung electronic receipt, yung audited financial statements, tax credits, whichever is applicable. Itong BIR Form 2307, dapat po ay masunod din yung regulations dito. Ang pagpapareceive nitong BIR Form 2307 ay through soft copies natin. May BIR Form ng BIR Form 2307 ay dapat nakasave sa DVD. Tapos may sworn statement. Okay? Dito tayo ngayon sa online submission through electronic audited financial statements, EAFS. So, kung ikaw ay naka-register na, i-enter ang iyong username and password. Then, click login. File upload. May required names kasi dito pag nag-submit ng file. So, para mas madali, ito yung technique ko. I-input ko na yung period. Annual income tax return. Select month. December. Year 2023. So, lalabas na siya yung kanyang file name. Ngayon, kunin ko na, i-copy ko itong file name, at i-change ko yung file name ng aking tax return receipt. Ito yung, itong tax return receipt confirmation. Yan. So, para i-change, kinopy ko na kanina doon sa AAFS. Change ko na yung kanyang file name. So, meron na akong file na nakasunod na siya doon sa required file names. Okay. Sa item number 1, sa file number 1, ito po yung income tax return. So, try ko na i-submit ang... Okay, try na natin kung mag-error siya. So, accepted na siya. Kasi kung pag nag-error, mag-red yan siya. Audited financial statement. Wala po tayong audited financial statement kasi yung ating taxpayer ay freelancer availing 8% income tax rate in lieu of percentage tax and graduated income tax rate on net taxable income. Pag 8% income tax rate, hindi na po required ang audited financial statements or even unaudited. Form 1709 and its attachments not required. Dito tayo sa tax credits. Ilagay natin dito ang... Okay. Change natin yung name. ang aking tax credits. Pagsasamahin ko po muna ito. Teka. Meron akong tutorial video nito para sa pag-generate ng summary alpha list withholding taxes na Excel file. So, ang yung Excel file, kailangan po munang i-convert sa PDF. So, ganito lang po mag-convert ng PDF. Save as. Save as type PDF. Then, save. Close ko na ito. So, meron na akong 3 file para sa save PDF. So, itong lahat ay i-combine ko na para isang file na lang sila. Sana magkasya. Kasi meron siyang file size. So, i-combine ko na ito. Combine files in Acrobat. Okay, nandyan na yung BRR Form 2307 for the year 2023. Is submission, validation report ng summary list of withholding taxes, yung payments ko for the for the annual income tax return, at saka yung payment for 1701Q for the 3rd quarter, then yung mga Excel file. Okay. Click combine. So, yan na po yung ating combined file para isang file na lang siya pag-submit natin sa EAFS. Okay. Then, isave ko na siya dito sa EAFS. Ang file name niya ay base na doon sa file name required. So, ito na po ang aking tax credits. Na-combine na siya lahat. Dito na tayo. Balik tayo dito sa EAFS. Choose File. Okay. Valid. Valid yung ating file. Click Submit. Statement of undertaking in using this system. I hereby accept the terms and conditions for the use of this portal and expressly agree, warrant, and certify that the submitted forms, documents, and attachments are complete, truthful, and correct based on the personal knowledge, and the same are from authentic records. The submission is without prejudice to the right of the BIR to require additional document, if any, for completion and verification purposes. The hard copies of the documents submitted through this facility shall be submitted when required by the Bureau of Internal Revenue in the event of audit or investigation and or for any other legal purpose. Click I accept. Okay. File upload successful. All files successfully uploaded. So, meron siyang transaction code. Submission time, April 22, 2024, 12:21 a.m. So, sana guys, meron kayo natutunan sa aking tutorial video. Ngayon, ito na ang ending. Ito na talaga yung ending ng ating annual income tax return for the year 2023. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Kung nakatulong sa inyo ang video na ito, sana paki-like nyo po at paki-share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!